Well, the woman known as the Long Island Medium is coming to Rochester this weekend. Theresa Caputo's live experience is at the Kodak Center Sunday night. She'll do talking and live readings there. But first, she spoke to our own Sam Carter by Zoom, who asked her about her experience as well as some of her critics.
Theresa, first of all, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. You are a busy lady right now. Among other things, your podcast, which we'll get to in just a second, you are going to be live right here in Rochester at the Kodak Center on August 29th. Tell us a little bit about what some of your fans can expect from this.
Well, I always say I'm going to show up with my hair and my nails done, great dress, and fabulous shoes. So everything else is up to spirit. No, but I come out, I give a little quick speech because some people do come to the experience not knowing who I am and what I do for a living. So I come out, I give a little speech on what people can expect over the next 2 hours. And then once I start sensing and feeling the souls of the departed, I come off that stage. I am down in the crowd delivering the messages to the person up close and personal.
There's been a lot of loss for people, or more so than usual over the last 20 months. Have you seen more people reaching out to you for your expertise and your experience recently?
I have.
And what kind of, go ahead, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, I just think because like you had said, during the pandemic, so many people have lost a loved one and not knowing what had happened to them, not being able to lay them to rest. So unfortunately, these are all burdens and guilt that people have carried for years of a loss of a loved one. And this just all happened so quickly in a short amount of time during this pandemic. And I always say, even if we didn't personally lose someone during the pandemic, we lost something, whether it be our faith, finances, a home. We've lost something over these past 18 months. And that is something that the experience gives us. It gives us hope. It gives us faith. It gives us peace. So I always say to people, even if you haven't personally lost anyone, even if you don't really understand what I do, come to the experience because it really is a life-changing moment.
There are a lot of people who claim to do what you do. There are by last count, I've been doing a little research on this. There are 95,000 registered psychics and much less, but still mediums out there. What separates you from everybody else?
Listen, the first thing that I always say is that I believe we all have gifts. We all have the ability to connect with our own departed loved ones. What I have the ability to do is to sense and feel everyone else's. I was born this way. I don't know any different. I don't even know how this works. I just know that as I am in the presence of someone that needs the gift of healing, their loved ones will come through and start giving me signs and symbols and reasons why I need to say something to that person. These messages mean nothing to me, but they're life-changing to the person in front of me.
You have a podcast. Talk to me about Hey Spirit. Talk to me about what you guys do, how many listeners you have. Talk to me about it.
So Hey Spirit was one of the silver linings in the pandemic. Like we had discussed, a lot of people were reaching out during that time and we were crippled, right? How was I going to reach out to people? And we found out through Zoom was the new phone reading for me. And not only was I able to read people in the tri-state area, but people all over the world. So Hey Spirit has allowed me to share my gift with people all over the world.
Last question. You have received a lot of criticism over the years. You've received doubters and people who have called you a fraud or a grief vampire, even. That's what I'm seeing here anyway.
Oh, that's a new one.
Sorry, I don't mean to start anything, but what do you say to people who say that you're not real, that this is an act, that you're quote hot reading people? What do you say to people that say that?
Listen, I respect everyone's opinion and the way that people feel. I don't know any different. I love how people say, this is how I do this. I don't even know how this works. I actually had my brain read while I was reading someone by Dr. Amen, a world-renowned brain expert. And he literally said, I have the ability to access a part of my brain that we typically don't. And my brain, like literally, there's no activity, but I'm speaking. So it's pretty unexplainable. I actually did it on Dr. Oz. I will never try to defend or prove my gift to anyone. What I do changes people's lives in a positive way. The things that, and I'm the first one to say that what I do is crazy. How can someone communicate with someone that has died? And there are common things that Spirit might have me talk about. But you'll see if you come to the live show on Sunday, August 29th in Rochester at the Kodak Center, that there's no way that I would know these things, because I ask Spirit with every healing message that they have me share, they have to validate it with something completely unique to that person. So something that there's no way no one could find out about. I have Spirit channel with their personality to validate that from the moment the soul leaves the physical body, they're completely healed. And you're the only one that knows your loved one's personality. And the amazing thing is, people will say after attending one of my live shows, they will say, I had no idea what to expect when I walked into that theater. I personally did not get read, but what I witnessed was absolutely life-changing. And then some will even go on to say, and then I realized that there were others that needed to hear from their loved ones more than I. So.
Wow. You are a ray of sunshine. I have to be honest with you. You are.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you.
No, you're great. People can find you at theresacaputo.com. They can buy tickets to the show there as well. Again, that's Sunday, August 29th at the Kodak Center. Theresa, thank you so much. Have a terrific rest of your day.
Thank you. You too. God bless.
God bless. Thank you.